Right, let's play The Walking Dead. This is my second playthrough of this part of the game. I'm actually on episode 3, so as it stands I know what happens. I'll be making different choices along the way just to see what the variations are, because obviously I haven't played it twice yet, so I don't know how the different choices affect my characters or how it affects the game, but I'll let you know what my initial choices were and how things are different. As it stands, I quite like this game. I quite like the games that let you make decisions. Like, I really enjoyed Heavy Rain, but a lot of people say that isn't really a game. I suppose it's open to interpretation. I like making decisions, even though I'm awful at them, and I have died a few times. It happened to me a lot as a child as well, in those books you used to have where you were like an adventurer hero and you would go into a cave or something and it'd be like, turn to page 19 to fight the dragon, turn to page 12 to flee, and I would choose to flee and the dragon would blow fire after me as I ran out of the cave or something and I was toast, I'm not the person to hook up with in a zombie apocalypse, but I'll give it my best go. I'll try not to die on these playthroughs because that's just embarrassing, and we'll see how it goes. This is our hero. Not looking very heroic at the moment.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Gosh, Lottie, pull up and let me out here.
Why do you say that?
I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
I'm terrible at making decisions. Fortunately, I don't think it matters what you do at the beginning. I think stuff goes down the same way.
But you don't talk too much, do you?
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree exit 285. All cars have to keep on the lookout for 91B.
I followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all. It's not every day a fella from Bibb County goes off and kills a state senator. That's for sure.
Medipolis.
Be advised, medical personnel en route to Hartsfield, very intense.
I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
What's with the bonding
Going on
session? You're about to put this guy in the slammer.
You meet
Like,
your wife in Athens?
chat. I feel sorry for you, man. I think you're innocent. Yeah, great, that helps.
You want to know how I see it?
Doesn't matter what I say, this guy's just gonna talk and talk.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
Oh no, he didn't.
I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of small folk glasses. And he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him.
Turn around, damn it.
snotting all over
I wonder
like
if,
what
as
you
a copper, you just get so jaded by the whole thing that you just don't give a shit when 9 police cars, a SWAT team, and a helicopter go by you. You're just not a wee bit curious. Nah, I'll just turn my radio off, thanks.
That's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So chatty with a criminal.
Well, blabbermouth, let me tell you something. They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Oh, shit!
This other time...
be handy right about now. It's all flying about. Where is it? Right, he's dead. Let's get out of this car. Kick harder. Come on. Let's go. How do you get? Shotgun shell over there. Sure gonna need that.
Officer?
Keys? Get you out those cuffs. Every time. Quickly. I have to instruct the character to unlock both cuffs is beyond me.
Officer? Holy shit! Get away from me! Shit! Where are you? Don't make me do this!
Excellent. Let's get out of here. Why would you throw that away? Clearly you're gonna need it.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
Time to go.
Ah!
You get it. Come on. This guy falls down too much. Escalated quickly. No knowledge of zombies to a million zombies in the woods.
Hello? Anybody?
Turn to page 19 to give up and go home. Right, in the house, I guess. Safest option.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay? Ah! Shit. Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them.
These people might need more help than I do.
Coloring book. Answer machine.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have him checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left
Nothing.
at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you. Daddy?
Huh?
Nope.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
How did the kid manage to outsmart zombies where adults failed?
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think, where the boats are.
Where are you?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
Guess that's Sandra. Sorry, Sandra.
Man. Hi there.
Did you kill it?
I think something else did. Before me, I think.
I heard her scream 2 nights ago. Maybe one of the monsters got her.
2 nights ago? Yeah, that's probably what happened. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
Get out of here.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
Okay, back outside. And normally I'd be going, ooh, what are we looking for? But because I know what I'm doing, I'm just struggling with controls, it seems. Parading around on my gammy leg with nothing interesting to look at.
You'd think you could pick up a weapon or something, like that thing on a stick over there, but no.
Oh, man.
Just have to go and
I ain't
speak
never
to
getting
these
home
random
to Mom
guys.
at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot dish night.
Went with the day option here. Choosing the night option had the same consequences and stuff, but when you go around the front of the house, you meet Sean and a cop instead of Sean and his fat mate. His fat mate has been bitten. By the time night comes around, I guess Sean and his fat mate didn't manage to move the car, and as a result, his mate gets bitten. And when you'll see him, you'll jump in a car and go, ah, and run away, well, drive away into the distance. And the story kind of picks up once you get back to Sean's farm again.
Don't eat us. We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
Your monster's coming. We gotta go.
Lee, quick. Let's go. For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
We just need a little help. We won't stay long.
Good. You're welcome to stay here, but just for the night. I don't run a bed and breakfast. So it's just you and your daughter, then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's, well, just some guy who found her alone.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah. It's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
What a nice family. What could possibly go wrong here?
Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Should have seen the other guy.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was with a police officer. He was giving me a ride.
Awful nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here.
Imagine putting
How
a
did you
child
get
in
your
the
name,
barn.
darling?
How mean.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. They call him Duck, though.
Dodging or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See? The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
So the game's quite accurate in that in the comic books, Sean is Herschel's son this is before the start of the TV series, well before the group in the TV series encounter Herschel, and Sean's already died, and it's because Herschel can't deal with Sean's death that he starts storing zombies in the barn, and trying to figure out a way to cure them, thinking that that's possible, and sort of unable to deal with his own guilt.
That'd be
I
great.
suppose.
If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Damn.
Oh shit, damn. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I bashed a poor girl's brains in.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
Not too close with my family.
Oh. Well, they weren't in Atlanta, right? So that's good. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Hey there, Kenny. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat?
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I think I've got it handled okay. As long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe, sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you. Hey there, girls. So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal.
It can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people over some. Just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well, you're no worse for wear.
This farm's a nice plot of land.
Huh. Had you told me 20 years ago I'd still be doing this, I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon, with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. But now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
Go! I'll get my gun!
Where are all the animals? Oh my god, it's a farm. The barn was empty, the fields look pretty empty. I'm pretty sure you could use a loyal canine about now. I mean, if you had a dog, that dog would be ripping apart anything that was ripping you apart. Given it'd be too late, but, you know, that'd be nice.
I got you. Now, Shaw.
I stupidly forgot all about the stories at this point. My first playthrough, I tried to save Sean, so this time I thought if I saved Duck, the outcome might be different. But of course, because of the way the stories are written, in black and white, set in stone, nothing changes. So, really the whole first episode, up to this point, there's not much of a difference. No matter what you do, you're screwed. Which I suppose would be the reality.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help. I thought I could help them both.
Look at him. You thought wrong. And now?
Please, just go. Get out and never come back.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.